everyone, you're welcome once again to another video on the Uguamadi Football channel. And apparently, Victor Osimhen wants Chelsea. Apparently, he likes Chelsea and probably has been a Chelsea fan for some time now. You see the picture I'll put up after this. This sort of news, I think, for me, broke a couple of days ago when there's a quote from Nisa Kinsella, and I'll read that quote up for you, and hopefully I'll be able to as well put it up for you to see for yourself. So this is the quote from Nisa Kinsella. Osimhen is the striker that everyone wants. There's no point in getting another young one now. Osimhen would be a great fit, and Chelsea like him, and Osimhen likes Chelsea. I had the information for a little while. Nisa Kinsella. Now, that's good news, I'm sure, to Chelsea fans out there like myself. Victor Osimhen likes Chelsea, been a Chelsea fan for some time, especially with his love for Didier Drogba, who was sort of his inspiration. Now, when I say Chelsea fan, of course, I'm not saying he's a season ticket holder that comes to games every weekend at Stamford Bridge, but he loves Chelsea, he likes Chelsea, and he's quite open from this quote to joining the club. So it now rests in the hands of Todd Bowley, Paul Winstanley, and everyone in the board that is in charge of recruitment to get this deal done. Now, for me, many people say January isn't the time to get a player. For me, I say no, because two things can happen. You can make the right offer and get the player to come in January, or you can use the remaining 6 months of the season as a bargaining chip, as a bargaining tool, where you could say, yeah, we will sign this player and then let him go back on loan to you for the next 6 months. And I think that can be done. And something that's important, and I share that sentiment as well from the quote I just read from Nisa Kinsella, is there's no need to sign another young striker. Another striker, young in the sense that doesn't have that much experience, still trying to understand who he is as a player. You still have to nurture if you bring him into the team. Just like you have with Nicholas Jackson, you have with Armando Broja, and you have with Washington as well. So these are the things you want to sort of avoid at this point in time. You've got enough young strikers coming in, and any strikers you'll be signing that young strikers will be heading out on loan. So what you want now is that striker that takes you to the next level, that takes you to that next step. That 25, 30 goals a season striker immediately now and for the foreseeable future. I've said it before, Victor Osimhen is the ideal striker for Chelsea. He has all the physical attributes. He's big, strong, he's pacey, he can score goals, which is the most important thing for a striker. But he also has the intangibles. He makes players around him better. He's a leader on the pitch. He's a warrior on the pitch. Believe me, I know. I've been watching him since he was 17 years old, playing for, the under-17 national team for Nigeria, up until when he went to Wolfsburg, and then he's gone to Lille, then he's gone to Napoli, and he's been improving season on season. Though the move to Wolfsburg wasn't the best, I'm sure he would admit that himself, but he's grown and improved season on season. Don't listen to people who don't watch him play, who've never watched him play, or who have this thing where if it's not the Premier League, I won't watch other leagues, who know nothing about the player. Because Osimhen is the exact caliber of player that Chelsea needs. So I think the board should do whatever it takes to get him to sign on the dotted line. And it's nice to see he's open to the move, which means that what the board has to do is to convince Napoli to let him go. And personal terms, I don't think would be an issue since he's already open to join the club. Now, the fact that he likes Chelsea doesn't mean he wouldn't go to another club if Chelsea fails to get things done. Doesn't mean if Todd Bowley and the board, drag their feet with negotiations or don't even make a proper bid, he would go he will go on his knees and beg Napoli to let him go to Chelsea, or he would pay his own flight to Stamford Bridge. None of that. He's still a professional player. He still wants to achieve the best for himself in his career. He still wants to win titles at the highest level. But the fact that he likes Chelsea makes it easier for Chelsea to sign him if they indeed step up their efforts and then, put a concrete bid at the doors of ADL, the president of Napoli. But if they waste the time and then you have folks from Manchester United get involved, guys from Real Madrid get involved, and Real Madrid is a disruptor. Once Real Madrid steps into any deal, every player, for whatever reason, must listen to their offer, must listen to what they have to say. And once that happens, and then Ancelotti has to speak one-on-one with a player like Osimhen, he could be gone. So I think if Chelsea really wants to get Osimhen, this sort of news should be music to their ears, and they get on it right away. So at this point, I'd like to say like this video, to smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, and click on the notification bell as well. And while you're doing that, let me know in the comment section what you think about this quote. Is this something you are excited about, just like myself? Would you even like to see Victor Osimhen? Are you one of those that feel like he's not quite what Chelsea needs, or you feel someone like Nicholas Jackson, Armando Broja should be given time to sort of come into their own and maybe come good and stake the concrete claims to the number 9 position at Chelsea? Let me know in the comment section below. But for me, I want Victor Osimhen. Looking at the strikers available, Vlahovic, for me, he's better than Vlahovic, 100%. Ivan Toney, he's better than Ivan Toney, 100%, 100%. I know he's Nigerian, so he doesn't have the hype machine around him that you usually would have if it was an English striker. Fair dues, that's left to the Nigerian sports media and the PR team around him if he really cares about that. But in terms of actually being good enough for Chelsea in all ramifications, character-wise, you never had any issues. He's a good family man. You never had any issues in the media, maybe anything that has to do with any sort of illegal activities. Nothing of the sort has been mentioned with regards to Victor Osimhen on the field. He gets the job to judge. He gets the job done. He scores goals. He's a leader on the pitch, and those are the things you want. He's like the perfect person we need right now at the club. Because sometimes you could have a player who has a very good personality, has good morals, but doesn't bring it to the pitch. And then you could have someone who scores you 100 goals a season on the pitch, but has a very bad sort of personality, domestically and even in the face of the media. But for Victor Osimhen, he has it all. So that's one striker that if Chelsea wants to go to the next level, and someone that can lead these young players that have been assembled, then he's the one that the club should go for. So like I said, let me know what you think. At this point, I've come to the end of today's video. So in the next video, I'll be having my preview to give my preview rather to the Newcastle versus Chelsea game coming up this weekend. And so keep your eyes peeled for that, and make sure you click the notification bell. So do have a splendid rest of your day.